Hello you guys, welcome back to the vlog. My voice is completely gone if you haven't noticed, and that's because I got sick. I just recently visited my family, which was such a fun time. Unfortunately for me, there was a little mishap and there was a little fire while we were there, and there was like smoke everywhere, and everybody's okay, everything is okay. Like nothing got ruined, nobody got hurt, but because of how much smoke was in the room, I didn't realize that that would also affect my asthma. Like I thought I only had this problem with cigarette smoke. That being said, I didn't get like the full like tobacco poisoning where I get like a full fever or anything like that. I just kind of got some irritation to my lungs. Still not good, but that's why I'm like this. So anyway, I have been a little tired lately, so I took the day off as a sick day because I just wanted to make sure that, you know, I'm recovering as much as I possibly can. I have like a pretty bad cough, so we're just gonna kind of reset for the next couple of days together. I figured we could spend a few days together. Today's Thursday, so I figured we could spend through the weekend together and just kind of reset, get back into the groove of things, feel a little healthier, that kind of thing. I actually just went to go pick up Starbucks, which was an adventure in itself because Starbucks near me that has a drive-through. I specifically wanted a drive-through because I didn't feel like walking in. For some reason, the whole store was closed. Like I wouldn't even have had the option to walk in, which I was considering. I ended up finding one finally, and I got the iced pumpkin cream chai. So good. If you like pumpkin and you like chai, this is really, really good. I didn't want espresso today because I felt like it would be a little harsh on myself. So that's why I opted for a chai. I was gonna go for either this or like a matcha, something like that. And it's so delicious. I am obsessed. I am just looking at the toaster and there's bread in the toaster. I think Ryan left it at the house because he usually makes himself a sandwich. Let me try giving him a call. And then we're gonna do our laundry and kind of like reset our bags and stuff like that. Okay, he didn't answer. This is what I was just seeing. He literally just left his toast in the toaster. But anyway, I'm going to do some more laundry. I actually took everything out of this suitcase, which I was very proud of. Ryan took his stuff out too. So I think I'm gonna surprise him and do his laundry as well. And oh my gosh, this was amazing actually. The dog sitter that we have, she did our laundry for us, which is crazy. I've never experienced that before. Not anything crazy. She just did our like sheets. We have 2 sets of sheets because we don't have a guest bed. So when we leave, we just like rotate out the sheets and then just toss them in the wash so that, you know, they're out of her way. And she did them for us. So I didn't even have to like do the laundry when I came home, which was so nice because I was feeling sick and I didn't want to have to like go through it because like the laundry could take hours. So that was so helpful. So I'm gonna toss everything in. I'm gonna let it all run. And I don't really know what we're gonna get up today. I think I'm just gonna like sit on the couch for a little while, maybe watch some YouTube videos, read some of my book. I haven't really gotten through much of it. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys actually. This is so fun. My sister did a blind date with a book with me, my mom, and her, and we opened them all together and I was so excited. I got this book, You'll Be the Death of Me, by Karen McManus. She's one who wrote One of Us is Lying, which I haven't read yet, but I've heard really good things about her writing. I believe that she typically does YA, but this is like one of those times where I was like really nervous about what book I was gonna get or like if I would know the author, because sometimes blind dates with a book are not the best. I don't know how else to say that, but I was really, really excited. So I'm stoked to read this, especially because we're in fall, we're in spooky time. I think this will be really fun. But in the meantime, I have been reading on my Kindle. I have it physically as well. Secret Messenger, which is like a World War II historical fiction novel. So I've kind of been reading that. Hopefully I can finish that soon and then we can get on to this book. Those are all the updates. So hi, welcome, and let's get into the vlog. You guys, it is so much later now. It's like 5 p.m. just beyond 5 p.m. Beyond? I don't think I've ever said it that way. My voice still sounds terrible, but I feel a million times better. I basically slept all day, like no joke, on my Apple Watch. I normally try to burn 600 calories a day because that's like regular stuff plus a workout on average. If I did just like my regular daily routine, I would burn around 300 calories. Today I've burned 94, like not even 100. I literally just slept. But I got some groceries. First and foremost, I got some bags of broccoli. I thought that this would be the easiest way to make my broccoli. I also got myself some more milk so I don't have to buy coffee. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so excited about this. I got one of those rotisserie chickens from Vaughn's and I got lemon pepper. That just sounds delicious. Oh, he took the bag. He wants the lemon pepper bag. P. There's nothing in there. It just smells. Excuse me. Thank you. That was the bag where the chicken was and he liked the smell, I suppose. I also got Gatorade because when I'm sick, for some reason, I just hate drinking water. Like, I don't know what it is. It feels like it's like too harsh on my throat, which makes no sense because this is no less harsh, but I don't know. So anyway, I got that. I also got a bag of potatoes. This is $1, which is, I just like, I'm always so amazed how cheap potatoes are. I got some potatoes and I got 2 sweet potatoes. My mom actually told me recently that sweet potatoes are good for lowering your risk of breast cancer, which is very interesting. I guess it has something to do with like the coloring of the skin and the like inside of the flesh of the sweet potato. I haven't done much research about it. I did quickly Google it and it said yes, that's true. I don't know why, but we're going for it because why not lower our risk? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put a couple of these things away and then I think I'm going to quickly chop up some of the sweet potato and kind of season some of the broccoli and make myself a little dinner before I take P on his walk. Normally this is the time that I would take him, but I'm just not feeling like walking right this second. I feel like I have so little energy, so I think I want to eat first and then I'll take him. Let me put this stuff away and let's have a slightly healthier dinner than normal. Good morning, you guys. Today is Friday. I am just getting in the car. It's actually already almost 11:30 and I haven't had any caffeine yet. And I was really craving that pumpkin chai drink that I had yesterday, and my friend so kindly gave me a gift card for Starbucks. So now I'm gonna go get it. I think from what I see on the app that the location that I tried to go to yesterday, did I mention any of that? I had to go to like 3 different locations because the drive-thru wasn't there on one of them was closed. It was just like a whole mess. So anyway, the location that was closed I think is open today. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna get the pumpkin chai. I'm also gonna get a breakfast sandwich. I think that's all I'll get. Ryan said he didn't want anything. He's working from home today and it's supposed to be a really beautiful day today. I've gotten a lot of work done this morning. I'm actually signed on to work today. Yesterday I took a sick day and obviously Monday through Wednesday I was gone because I was in Washington. So today is my first day back and it's Friday, which is kind of a fun way to end my week because then I just immediately go into the weekend. Let's go get our Starbucks and we'll see what else we get up to today. I want to do some reading for sure because I haven't read in a really long time.
Hey there. Hi. It's gonna be $12. You want a straw?
Yes, please. Thank you.
And there you go.
Thank you so much. We're at the end of the workday and we're gonna take P on his walk. Ryan insisted that I wear the pickle costume because today is Halloween. So I'm wearing it for our walk. This was actually Ryan's costume last year. Actually, he was pickleball, so he had like a whole little like sweat set on his head and stuff like that, but I'm just gonna be the pickle. Let me see if I can get a full body shot. Hold on. Pickle costume. Ryan's not going dressed. I'm going like this and P's going normal. I'm just the only one who's going it. Like, this is how P's going. He just has a cute little bandana. Why I agreed to the pickle costume, I don't know. I also have a fish costume. That would have made more sense, but let's go on our walk. Okay, I just got to Target. I thought that maybe we would try to find those like spooky little pumpkin cookies or something like that. So let's go see if they have it. We got through it, the first movie, and then we also got through maybe like 20 minutes of the second movie. I'm gonna put away my cookies right now. My neighbors are having a little bit of like a Halloween party. They're actually my landlords, but they're having a Halloween party, which is fun. But they invited us to go. I'm just like, I'm not feeling well enough to go. The cookies were delicious and so was the ice cream, but I could only have so much because it was just like so sweet. We're gonna put this away and I think we're gonna start to head off to bed. I'm gonna probably either go watch TV or read my book to go to bed. I think after I put all this stuff away, I'm gonna see you guys in the morning. Good morning, you guys. It is Saturday. I almost said Sunday because yesterday was just kind of a weird wash of a day. It felt like it was a weekend day, but also it's felt like a weekend day since last Saturday because I have barely worked. So I don't think we have any plans this weekend, like actually 0, which feels nice because I'm sick. But next weekend we do have plans. Actually, one of the plans next weekend is we have a friend's son's first birthday party, which is super exciting, but that means that we still need to get a present. So maybe this weekend we'll prioritize getting something for him. This shirt is like wrinkled underneath my sweater and it's making me uncomfortable. Because I'm feeling sick, I really wanted to sleep in, but my breathing is not letting me. So here I am. It's honestly been pretty rough. I feel like I have had to take my inhaler more often than I normally do. I'm just hoping that I slowly get, I mean, I am getting better. It's definitely getting better, but it's just not fun to not be able to breathe. That's really all of it. I think my voice is coming back, which is nice. When I edit this eventually, I'm gonna probably see the progression of my voice returning. So I think I'm gonna just sit out here and read. Oh yeah, that was the whole point of me saying that. I feel like my breathing gets worse when I'm actually like laying down, like horizontal. So I decided to come out here because I thought I could at least sit up and still be comfortable. So I think I'm gonna read for a little bit. I've been reading The Secret Messenger by Mandy Robotham. It's pretty good so far. It's not like insanely good, so it's definitely like, I've kind of been feeling the sense of like, maybe I just like drop it and pick something else up, but I think I'm gonna continue it for right now and see, and then if I change my mind I always can. But it is good, like once I'm reading it I'm enjoying myself, but it's not something that I'm like dying to read. And normally I do really like historical fiction, but I think that it's different than like, I don't know, even Kristen Hanna's historical fiction. That, as we all know, is amazing. This is just pretty good. I don't know, I'm like 20% of the way through, so also nothing too crazy has happened yet, so maybe that's part of it. Anyway, let's read for a little bit and we'll see what we get up to this weekend. You guys, this morning I made myself a full breakfast, like breakfast potatoes and some eggs, which was so good. I really wanted to go to this cafe that we really like, but Ryan is gonna go skate. Well, he already just left. So then I was like, why do I want to go to a cafe when I could just literally make the food here? So I had that. It was fantastic. And then I was trying to think about what to do about my caffeine, because I still don't really feel like having espresso or like coffee, because I don't know, when I'm sick I feel like it just, I don't know, feels bad. So anyway, I was looking through my fridge. Yesterday I finished my matcha. Today I realized I still had some chai concentrate, so made myself a chai. After this though, I genuinely have no other forms of caffeine, although I guess I have tea. I could make tea. And anyway, I just finished my breakfast. I think I'm gonna read a little bit and then I'm gonna go shower. Like I said, Ryan just left and we don't really have any plans for the day, actually for the weekend, which I think I already told you. I think I kind of just want to sit in the backyard and enjoy it and hang out with P and be home, because I'm still not feeling 100%. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to get back to my book and then go shower and then probably get back to my book again. So I will see you guys in a little bit and we'll see what else we get up to today. I just showered and I feel a million times better. The light is coming in very harshly though. That's a little better. I feel so much better, cleaner, the whole thing. This week is Ryan's week to do the like floors, the vacuuming, the mopping, that kind of thing. Feels really nice to have that off my back, because before we left, I did the whole house. So now it's his turn. So I think right now he's again out skating. I'm going to watch one of my favorite YouTubers. She just posted, her name is Sarah Caroli. She just posted and I think I'm going to watch her video, and then I think I'm either going to read or do some editing. Get something out of the way that feels productive. I don't normally do a lot of editing on the weekends, but I don't know, I just thought that it could be kind of nice to get ahead of my schedule a little bit, because now that I go to the office on Tuesdays, I usually post on Tuesdays as well. So by Monday night, I want my whole video to be wrapped up. Normally I can make some like final edits or changes by Tuesday morning and still get it up on time. So I definitely will need to get to a better schedule is basically what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm going to do that a little bit later. Right now though, like I said, I'm gonna watch this video, kind of relax for a little bit, finish up my chai, and yeah, and then we'll see what else we do. But that's the plan so far for today. We landed on this and this little thing of balls. I think this will be really cute. All right guys, we're back home. Went to Target 2 days in a row. Did not anticipate that at all. I was kind of feeling a little bored today because I've been inside a lot the last few days because I've been sick. So I convinced Ryan to go somewhere with me, and that somewhere ended up being Target. It went from Ryan wanting to go to Trader Joe's to me convincing him we should go to Target, but we got the presents. So like I showed you at Target, we got these balls. They're like really squishy. We thought it would be really cute, especially because the dad is like big into sports. Sorry, P just like, I think he really likes these. He sat right in front of me. The other thing that we got we thought was really cute was this little set. It's technically for 1.5 years plus. So we figured he's turning 1, it should be okay. But it like helps them learn to count, and it's a little train, and it's like a Lego set. I'm gonna move you guys over here because I feel like P is like directly in the way. But it's a Lego set, and I thought this was really cute. We were thinking about getting like a little block set for him, but we thought this would be a little bit cuter, and they may already have a block set, but this I felt like was more unique. And then last but not least, we actually ran out of wrapping paper, so we got this one. It's lemons on this side, but you can kind of see from this thing, it's reversible, so it's just like stripes on the other side. It was the same price as all of the other ones, but considering it is double-sided, we thought that we would get more use out of it because, for example, in a case like this, now we can have like one wrapped as one thing, one wrapped as another. So that's pretty fun. So it's like 5:30 now. I just took P on his walk. I think I'm going to go out into the living room and read for a little bit because Ryan is playing a game, a new video game with some of his friends. And they're doing like, I don't know, where they like talk to each other on their headsets. So I thought it would be fun to go read with him while he's playing. Yeah, I think we just kind of are keeping the day chill today. P's here. Let me give you guys some like little P content. I don't know why he's just been so cute lately. He's always cute, but he's been extra cute. This is officially out of season, but we're still wearing it for a little bit because this side has little pumpkins and we can go a little into November with the pumpkins. Do you like your bandana? He's so expressive. Actually, our dog sitter has to like rate P, and like he gets his own review, and that was one of the things that she said about him was that he was extremely expressive and that he just wants to sit next to you all the time. I was like, wow, that is so true and so cute, and I'm so happy that he likes her. All right, I think that's all for now. Let's go out into the living room and do a little bit more reading for today. I haven't really talked to you guys in a second because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not doing so hot. I mean, I feel better than I did, but my breathing is not doing so well. So I keep just kind of like doing nothing all day and then being like, oh my gosh, I want to go do something, going to somewhere like Target, and then doing nothing for the rest of the day again. So here we are. I have been watching TV. Actually, I took a break from my book. I'm not like super into my book, but I'm not into my book. So it's kind of this like weird thing of like, I can't decide if I continue it or if I should just like give it up and try something else for right now. But I think I'm gonna decide tomorrow. For right now though, I'm gonna watch some TV. Ryan was playing video games with his friends, but I think he just ended. So we'll see. I'm gonna just be in here for a little bit. I just moved into here and then he was ending his video game session and I was like, I could have just watched TV out there, but that's okay. I'm getting cozy in here now. Yeah, that's kind of it. Honestly, I've just been trying to like kind of recover from being sick from my vacation. The vacation itself was so fun. It was a little chaotic, but it was super fun. And I'm so glad that we got to go. It had been so long since Ryan had seen my family, or specifically my parents, because my sister and my niece come to California sometimes. So we've seen them recently, but he has not seen my parents since July of 2023. So it's been a really long time. It was really fun, but yeah, the sick after is just not as fun. So I'm gonna lay down and just kind of rest up, and honestly I think I'll probably see you guys in the morning because I don't think that we're gonna do anything else tonight. Good morning. Let me raise this. There we go. Today's Sunday. It's actually so early. Well, that was confusing. It's 6 a.m., 6:15-ish, but I forgot completely that the time changes today. So for my body, it's 7 a.m. We gained an hour. I made myself a latte, as you guys saw. Decided on a hot latte because I thought maybe that would make my chest feel a little bit better. I'm still in the zone of like, if I lay down, my chest hurts more. So I decided to just get up and maybe I can like nap again later, but I'm gonna sit here and I think I'm gonna try to read some more of my book because I have not really been into this book. I have this actually as a physical copy as well as on my Kindle. I got it because I was walking around town one day and I just literally saw it on the sidewalk and I was like, okay, I'll pick it up. It's good, but it's not like making me want to, I don't know, I think that the storyline is like, how far am I into? I think I'm like 42%. And I feel like I should be, like, everything that's happened could have happened in the first like 15 or 20%. Like, it's going kind of slow. So I kind of want something different, but I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna try. If I get to like 50% and I'm still not loving it, like after today's or this morning's reading session, if I'm still not super into it, I may consider switching. It's kind of weird because it, like, every time I say that, something crazy happens and then it slows back down. And then something happens and there's like tension and then it slows back down, or like somehow it's resolved. And I don't know, I'm just not, I don't know. We'll see. This is what I'm gonna do this morning. Ryan is in bed still, sleeping in. So good morning. And when he wakes up, I think we're gonna try to make a little bit of a plan. So we'll see what we get up to. All right, we've gotten ready for the day. I think Ryan and I are gonna try to go to, I originally wanted to go to Malibu, but I think instead we're gonna try to go to this place called Smorgasbord. It's every Sunday, and I think it's basically just like a food truck festival in LA, but they do it every Sunday. Also, you guys are crooked, sorry. But yeah, we've never been, or I've never been at least. I think he's been before. We just took P to a little park, and that way he got some energy out, although he like basically just went on his morning walk. It's like 11 a.m. So he literally just went like 2 hours ago, but we kind of wanted to get out of the house, so we're gonna try to go. If I have time, maybe we'll still do Malibu. If not, we'll do it another week, because I think that would be really fun. Do something a little different. Let's head out and let's go see what Smorgasbord is like and what food they have there. I think it's like a lot of like kind of gourmet things, even though they're in like food trucks. We're back from our little adventure. We've actually been back. We went to Smorgasbord. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, we went and it was so cool actually. It's this part in the arts district and there's actually like a huge parking lot. You park there and then there's a massive like food places, coffee shops, stores, so much seating. The parking is free for 2 hours. Like, I don't know, it just was like so empty and stuff. I don't know if it's usually, Ryan was explaining that it usually is more filled out, and then you walk through and then that's Smorgasbord. So Smorgasbord is where all of like the vendors are, and then all of the other shops and stuff is like, I don't really want to call it a mall. They call it a city within a city, which is interesting, but that's like how it feels. It feels like a little utopia city or like little Disneyland inside of like arts district in downtown LA, which is so weird and different, but it was really cool. So Ryan and I ended up getting the onigiri that you guys saw. I got like a little onigiri and then a sandwich one, and then he just got like a little one because he's not like in love with onigiri, so he knew he was gonna eat more when we got home. And then honestly, we've just been watching It Too because we watched it for Halloween, so we wanted to finish It Too. And now it's about 3:45. The sun is already setting. I keep forgetting that now the sun officially sets at like 5. So I just switched P's automatic feeder to go off at like 4:40ish so that he can eat and then we can still take him on his walk before it gets way too dark. And I think before he eats, because we have about an hour, I'm going to read for a little bit because I haven't really read. I took a little bit of a nap and now we're here. So I'm going to read. I started getting into this book a little bit more, which I'm very happy about, and I'm about like just past the 50% mark. So I'm going to keep it going and see how much we get through the rest of today. I don't think we're going to finish it, which was my original intention, but that's okay. We're going to finish it sometime next week. And then I think we're just going to have dinner, and that's going to be all we do for the rest of the day, which is, I don't know, I feel like we had a pretty easygoing weekend because of being sick, but also like travel and things like that, which was nice. Okay, actually, change of plans. I changed into a sweater. We're gonna run over to Vaughn's to get a couple of things that we failed to get in a delivery order, and then I'm gonna go read. I'm just gonna go in my pajamas. Ridiculous, but I'm going anyway. Let's go, and then we'll probably, by the time we're back, want to walk pee, and then after that we'll read. today is the next day. It's Monday, and I totally meant to end the vlog yesterday, but I ended up just kind of falling asleep. Well, actually, no, that's not 100% true. I read for a little while, and then after that, Ryan had made some dinner, and he offered to give me some, so we had dinner together. If you guys don't already know, usually we make our own foods. So even if we sit down together, we're not usually eating the same food. We just like different things. We like to meal prep for work, things like that, so it's easiest to do it that way. But last night we had food together, which was really fun. He made me dinner. We also watched a little bit of It Too. I think I had already mentioned that though, because that was before I said I was gonna go read. And then I fell asleep on the couch. Not gonna lie, because I was just so tired. With my breathing situation, I've been tired because I can't really breathe. And so it's just been like this weird cycle where I'm just like waking up to cough, can't get enough sleep. You get the point. Anyway, all that to say, I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, but thank you guys for spending the last few days together and just hanging out with me. It's always really fun. If there's anything that you ever want to see in my vlogs, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.